Alright folks, the deck is Pogo Rogue. The goal of the deck is to draw through our deck, to get to the Pogo-Hopper, shuffle them into our deck with Gang Up and Togwaggle Scheme, but we've also got the Maestra of the Masquerade Wildpaw Gnoll combo, which pairs great with Sonya Shadowdancer so that we can essentially get infinite board clears if we hold a Wildpaw Gnoll and a Sonya. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle.
Watch this!
And keep the tradable stuff. And look for Shroud and Sonya. No. Hit Shroud. Cool. This is actually an okay hand. The gang up doesn't do much, but oh my god, not again. Don't tell him, chat. This is between you and me. Nice. You and I. Get this Gnoll down now. But I don't know if I actually want to play it. Oh no, I hit the Zilliax. Oh, that's pretty bad. Okay, I'm just gonna have to make use of the tooth, I suppose. So this is the risk of running Zilliax, but I think he's too good not to run with his interaction with the bunny. Sonya? Nope. Sonya and Maestra are the only minions remaining. I don't want to shuffle the bunnies yet, so I'm only going to play one right now. The reason being is that I want to find the Sonya before I start shuffling so that I can have her in hand for the Gnoll interaction. Okay. Swindle is now a guaranteed hit on the Sonya.
Show me that face!
There's no harm in dropping one Gnoll here. Other than, like, I'm misreading their deck and they're not Big Priest. Okay. The good news is I was not misreading their deck. The bad news is I was not misreading their deck. Okay.
Come, try you.
I know all the steps. Ha!
Could also shuffle some Sonyas into my deck to get more of them so that I can continue this nonsense in the near future. Yeah. Good draw.
Come, try your luck.
Smell you. Smell you. On me, smell you. On me, smell you. On me, smell you. On me, smell you. On me,
Time's ticking. I know all the steps.
Cool. I was considering the Paladin secret, but they have to play a minion, which they're not likely to want to do, so it didn't seem terribly worthwhile there. Eventually ramping a Spellstone. Cool. Wouldn't Broom plus Pogo Sonya be good combo in this deck? Not really, because the Brooms are neutral minions and they mess up our Shroud, which, as we saw earlier, can be rough for getting the Gnolls online. And adding more minions to your deck makes it less likely that you draw into the combo when you need it, so...
Come, try your luck.
Smell you. Smell
Time's ticking.
Cool. That's pretty good APM for your age. Thank you. I've been practicing. Now I just need to pray that they don't kill me. We've seen 2 servitudes, but one of them at least was generated. Seen 1 Shadow Essence. They're probably still watching animations. The problem is, like, if they stick a single Nuptial on, there's a decent chance I just die if I'm not able to clear it. Although, I guess the Earthquake does deal with the important aspects of Nuptialon, or of their board. Like, I can even deal with a Blood of Gahoon board with a Nuptialon. This combo seems easier with 2 Gnolls. That's because we have more meat. So, we've either broken the game or broken our opponent's spirit. There we go. They're back. They were just watching animation still, I think. A bit of a bummer. We lose our Sonya, and that means I have to give up the scheme. And she's back.
You can't always trust what you see.
Got 3 more Pogos. This is my last shuffle effect. But I think I can just, like, fatigue them out, right? Oh my god. No, I don't really want... I took way too long. This might get punished pretty horribly. I had to, because I took so long, I had to emergency button the Zilliax here. I don't think I got the swing off. Bummer. If I had gotten the weapon swing in earlier, that would have been good enough. But I took too much time thinking about the Scabbs, but I didn't want to send the Blood of Gahoons back to their deck was the reason I moved away from that game plan. So if I had been a little bit more... Oh my god. Okay, that's actually fine. Should get the Zilliax back here, and the Sonya stays on the board. Please no clear. I can just Scabbs that back now, right? Or better yet, Sonya it back. Oh, they've had enough.
Feel the power.
Power!
Wild world. I feel your roots in the deep, awakening a nightmare.
What beats freeze? I mean, a lot of things, just not my deck, because my deck needs the board to win. So anything that wins the game off board is heavily favored into it if you dodge the rats.
Pirates away!
That's alarming. Was not expecting that. That's a bad hit for me, but at least it's not coming off of the Shroud, which I also just don't have. Close things down maybe a little bit, unless they have a minion here.
You gotta be scrappy with scraps.
YOLO it. Nice.
On me, smell you.
I know all the time's ticking.
On me, smell you.
I know all the steps.
On me, smell you. Job done.
I don't want to draw a Tog scheme. I think on... What are your thoughts on Copper Hunter? I think it's probably the best Hunter deck in the format right now. Seems very good. And Hunter as a class seems to be doing quite well in the format, so... That was an absolutely nutty secret passage, by the way. I shouldn't let that go unsaid.
Well met. What are your thoughts?
You know, one time I had a thought and then it escaped me, and now I've just given up on thoughts. But thank you for the 17 months, Ogre. So after reading too much Twitch chat, I just no longer have thoughts. It's easier that way. Am I the only person that hates calling decks after people? No. Because anytime I mention Copper Hunter or play Copper Hunter, everybody in the comments is asking, well, what's Copper Hunter? And like, it's not very, like, names should be descriptive rather than just like the person who played it. So it's, I don't know. We need a better name. Like Martian Rogue? What's Martian Rogue? See? Like, I don't even know. I have legitimately no idea what that is. Petition to call this deck Roffle deck? No, don't do that. Please. We're winning this game with Gnolls if we're winning it at all. The cheat dev jeweler thing, at this point I have no idea either. Yeah, Secret Rogue, which Martian did not. He was very far from the first person to even play it. So, like, that further creates confusion with the naming convention because, like, the deck was established before Martian played it.
Well met.
You ass.
Spurgs, I give it a 7 months. Speaking of, I believe Spurgs was one of the people that actually actively refined Secret Rogue. More meat? I don't know if I want to trade that. Yeah, let's get some more meat. Like, again, we just... Oh, I forgot to attack with the Gnoll. I could have full cleared. I just named my deck random names, like Reno Pally. The deck name is Frank. Free Shaman, that's Tyler. I mean, makes about as much sense. Okay. I think it's Punch, Condemn, Zilliax, and just clear this. Pretty unlikely I hit a Pogo row here, right? So.
Unity, precision, protection.
Possible this now dies to something that they top deck, so I'm gonna save it for the Sonya. You're welcome, Blitz.
The identity mine is mine.
Come, try.
Wrong card.
More me. Smell you. 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 More me. Smell you.
Time's ticking.
The Roffle deck should be the one that got him to rank 1. Murloc Druid? Even then, I wasn't the first person to play that. What's this card?
You can't always trust what you see.
Look for shuffle effects.
Guess again.
Smell you!
Could be composting. Yeah, composting or Arbor Upper, my guess is on that. But I could bash in a bunny, replay the bunny, play the Zilliax on it, and bash into something else. I imagine they probably wanted to... Okay. Bummer. It's our only Sonya, but I think we're far enough ahead for it to no longer matter all that much. Because we still got all this meat.
Unity, precision, perfection. More meat, more meat.
Show me that face.
Smell you, smell you.
Should be GG from here. Look at this board.
Pirates away!
What is this card? I need to know.
I can see.
Truly one of life's greatest mysteries.
Victory to Queen Ajana.
Swindle?
Penance begin.
Try and find tradable stuff. No, I think I would rather have a Shroud than a Swindle early on. Yeah, well, we got these two together. Free Shaman is going to be pretty miserable to play against, because I don't really have any counterplay against it. But at least I drew an early bunny this game. You're welcome, Aggressor. I would much rather this be Murloc. You're welcome, Giggity. Roffle, I think you're a rogue? No, couldn't be me. I would never play rogue.
Nature waits
Okay.
for no one but me.
I can tooth that, and then Swindle behind it. And I just need to make sure I don't pick a rogue card here.
Well met.
Blue things. Thank you for the prime. Reach damage seems alright. Sure. Got gang up for the bunny.
I know all the steps.
Grab that since we have the Sonya. The good news is at least I can kill a Snowfall Guardian, so they have a harder time chaining them, but I think this is a pretty unfavorable matchup. In all honesty, Scabbs might be a savior. Chat, we're going to Wendy's.
like I'm here just in time.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Scabbs. Probably a little early here. I mean, definitely because I don't even have the mana to play him. Okay. Seems like a good hand to draw.
You can't always trust what you see.
Play on hands into bunnies is a thing that I'm able to do, I guess. Burn some cards, I guess.
Keep your enemies close.
Including the snowfall. Wait, Roffle, you didn't say hey to me. Does that mean I have to unsub and unfollow now? Yeah, I'm sorry. Those are the rules from a previous stream, but welcome. Sad to see you go.
My hand is too full.
Not the best hit. They have used the talk, so they don't have a Flurgle play here. Pardon me? Yeah, they're just trying to clear some hand space, I suppose.
You can't always trust.
Okay, how many cards am I gonna have in hand? I have another Gnoll, so I think I can just dump this one. Just to get cards out of hand. And then passage. So I left with 8 cards. It's well known that if Roffle doesn't say hi to you, it means he hates you, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Yes. Everybody knows that. That's true of every single streamer as well. Do I want this prep? I don't think I do. Wait, was that my last bunny? Oh god, that was a bad... Uh-oh, I might have punted. They can't Flurgle Talks me, so I should be able to shuffle here. But like, we're also running Hagatha's Scheme, so who knows what's in their deck. Yeah, that was a throw. Well... We're just Weasel Rogue now?
Try your luck.
Oh god, I thought that wasn't gonna work for a moment.
Stick to the shadows.
More meat. Smell you.
Alright. At least we got a 4-mana 7/7 out of that. It's the Chain Gang.
I'm 7 years ahead
just play this to dodge the... Predictable.
Come, try your luck.
Oh god, these animations are going to kill me. I don't want to fully crowd my board here.
Well met.
Dragon, thank you for the prime. I am 1 damage off, though, is the bummer of not getting the Zilliax down. I probably should have played a Zilliax instead of one of the weasels, but also weasels.
I'll make you a real toy.
Enjoy those weasels, friend. Wait. I get these back? More weasels. Where are you? There you are. More meat. Y'all got any more of that meat? Alright,
Unity, precision, perfection.
okay. I mean, I don't think that they're Reno because they've played like 16 Serenite Chain Gangs and a couple of Twin Fins, but if they are, they certainly aren't going to activate that Reno. They've run a lot of cards that kind of indicate Reno, and a few that don't. Okay. They're out of talks, like...
You are victorious this time.
We did it! All we had to do was completely and absolutely intentionally pivot to Weasel Rogue. Thank you to legendary patrons Brian Wynn, Fizzle Jizzix, Gian Rusi, HS Battlefly, Jeffrey Pierce, Justice Crater, Nate Drex, Osiris, Hyroflow Scarlet, St. Arthur, Shadow Yama, Vanfix, and Zach Martin.